It's Truthful Tuesday on Twitter, and Tinsel's tragic truth through 3,333 tweets is almost tangibly told to terminate torture and teach. I will have shared personal private truths publicly with strangers on the World Wide Web. My preference was to deal with the matters privately, but my family would not allow me the opportunity. So I put the boat out to sea. I used the letter because the word could be spelled in more than one way. I'm sitting here trying to reach a decision of how to tackle Truthful Tuesday on Twitter in the midst of so much turmoil at City Hall. I'm actually envious of Mayor Ford and his brother with their throng of Goliath reporters. Go figure. Again, it is that which hits me in my core that elicits a visceral response. It came from across the pond as a retweet. I'm absolutely desperate to find a red-letter Christian that will have the courage to stand up and honor Jesus and his unconditional love and death on Calvary for me as I was taught to believe it. Just for me, because my life matters. My dad always told me this, and my mother used to when she was able. Alzheimer's and abuse took my living mom away. My dad, he was a humanitarian pastor and a mining executive who knew it was all about meeting in the middle, even when it was difficult. He said please and thank you too. He could find the grave. He lived there. Today, he sleeps, awaiting the resurrection, where I believe he knows nothing, which is my biggest source of comfort, sadly. So yes, I'm envious of him too. You could just say I'm green. It's not easy being green. You seem to blend in with so many ordinary things. But green can be tall like a tree, and I'm green, and I'll do it fine. It's beautiful, and I think it's what I want to be. I'm in good company with Kermit. What has happened to their legacies? My dad, in so many ways, saw the world through a child's eyes with a love that evidenced itself in his simplicity and the simplicity around him in the crisis of confusion and fundamentals of faith. Yesterday, I had the same opportunity when serendipitously I picked up an 8- and 10-year-old and shared with them my garden. Our conversation ran the gamut from evolution to suicide, all introduced by them, a boy and a girl, respectively. I rode the wave, and I was so incredibly enriched by the experience. They believe in divine creation. When I asked, and they asked, When they came right out and asked me, I said, I do too, as I thought back to a recent episode of Pagan's Agenda. My response surprised me on several different levels, while it simultaneously riveted me. They spoke about suicide and shared a story. I shared a poem with the children, a take on a one written by Ella Wheeler Wilcox, about how we decide the way our boat will go. 'Tis not the gales, but the set of the sails that determine the course. It's not the calm or the strife. Another life lesson my sailing father taught me. The wisdom that came from the 8-year-old when it made a comment about doing the best you can do each day was simply summed up in 3 words: till another day. At such a tender age, he knew what many living with such intense pain needed to be reminded and reassured of. For as long as there is breath, there is hope. Life is a succession of moments. To live each one is to succeed. Someone called C. Kent said that. Yesterday, I survived believing it. Today, I live by it. Tomorrow, I intend to carry on my course, having stayed my sturdy sails and stabilized my ship. I intend to survive my suicidal thoughts. I will survive.